Hi, it's Sandra. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make stamps for use on card borders. When it came to actually printing them on tracing paper, they are actually this size, about the size of a large button. And each design is a centimetre or so across. So I've printed them out on tracing paper with my laser printer, and I have cut them into individual stamps. Now the one that I've just done is actually this one here, and this is the finished stamp. I don't know if you can see it too easily, but that's the finished stamp, and it has come out perfectly. It's got really nice crisp edges, you've got the linear detail, and you've got a really nice base on it, not too thick, not too thin, and that should stamp nicely. So I'm going to show you the process to make one. Now I've chosen this particular design to try out, and I'm going to put it on my glass tile. Over the top of that I am going to put a piece of very thin cellophane. This is from Cellophane Bags. Put that over the top. Now as it happens, I've got some round frames that I'm going to use. Normally I don't use my round frames that much, but for this it just happened to be exactly the right size. I didn't design it that way, it just was. So this is going to be my main support ring. If I can put this a bit more into focus. And this is going to be my dam for the design itself. So I want to put that so that it is over the black area, and so that it's got a nice border around the design itself. So I'm just going to get my liquid, and this is the Collot VX55 that I'm using at the moment. I don't normally get this one in Spain, but they sent some to me to test out for you. And so at the moment that is what I am using. Now I'm just squeezing, because this is a small design, just squeezing it into the middle until I can see that that area is filled up. You want to make sure that it's filled to the top, because if it has a dip in it, it's going to affect the way that it stamps. So the next thing to do when you've got that is to check it for any bubbles. I think I'm lucky, no bubbles. Excellent. So the top of this is going to be sandwiched by a piece of document folder. You'll notice it is slightly opaque. It's not absolutely 100% transparent, but the timings that I've worked out should work out nicely for this. Place that on the top, and then place my other glass tile on the top of that and press down well in the center until I can press down no more. Now I can do that because I have these plastic frames here. If I had a normal craft foam dam, I could not press as hard, and it's quite possible that my dam may not be perfectly even, but using one of these, I know that it's going to be 3 millimeters deep. That's it, end of story. So now this is going to go into my lamp, and I am using LEDs in here. They are LED UV lamps, and they are turned to face the outside of the lamp. There are 4 of them in there. If I turn them to the inside, this will cook so fast I won't be able to get it out quick enough. So in it goes, and I have my timer set up. I'm going to use the same time as I used for my previous stamp. It may not be quite the right timing, but I'm going to try it and see, because I think it probably will work. On a stamp of that size, I think the same timing will work for the other design. So it's 30 seconds on the back. Make sure my lamp's on. There we are, that's the first timer, and my second timer. So I take this out, turn it over, and this is going to go through the design. 1 minute 30. For some reason this is a much louder timer than the other one. Okay, let's see what we've got. I haven't stuck this down with any tape, so it's going to come off of here quite easily. And I can take off my larger frame first of all, and then peel back my design piece here. And there we go. I'm going to wash this off with warm soapy water. I use dishwash detergent to clean them off. And I'll come back when I've got that done. So I've just washed it out, and as I said, I use dish soap and I use a nail brush, and I give it a good scrub, and then only after I finish scrubbing it do I remove my ring here. The ring helps, it just gives it a little extra support. Once this is done, you can peel it off. You put it into a shallow dish of water and give it another 3 minutes or so under the lamp. And then your stamp is completed. When it is dry, you can, if you haven't already, take it off of the backing. You can trim away any excess gel. And I'm just going to make this into a round shape that follows the original outline. It's just a little bit of gel there which was pushed out. And then you can use it. I have some Memento Tuxedo Black ink, so I'm just going to test the stamp. And all I'm going to do is to tap it on my ink and press down like so, and there we have a perfect stamp. That's fine. Okay, it's a little bit pale at the moment because the stamp is ever so slightly damp, but the image is great.